Hey guys, how's it going? I'm hoping I'm going live on your end soon. There we go. Yeah, that timer was way off of my timer, so it wasn't matching up to mine. But hey, there you go. So I have my family here. We're at a hotel room in Florida. We're here at Disney. So behind me, some rain, some wind, but not anything too crazy. Not yet. But everybody out there who's in Florida and having to deal with this, prayers out to all of you guys. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody out there stays safe. Just be careful out there. There's a lot going on. It's kind of moving our way. It's going to get here in this area a little bit later tonight. We have the TV on, watching everything. Good thing is though, we got well. I was supposed to leave home. So you're in the reflection. Um, we were supposed to leave home. Our flight did get canceled, so we weren't able to get home, and that's okay. We got to stay in. We're staying in Disney Hotel for a little bit longer, and I think if there's anywhere ever to be, it's Disney Hotel is pretty safe. They're rated for high hurricanes, and they're used to it, so it's not their first rodeo. But everybody else out there, make sure you're careful, be safe, and just be careful out there. So I'm gonna go through chat here, and everybody, thank you for kind of just jumping on with me. I mean, this was the last second thing. I started thinking about it earlier today, and like, oh, I'm gonna be in a hotel room. I just don't know how good the internet connection is going to be and how that's going to go. Hope you guys hear me okay. I see Iceman out there. How you doing, Mr. Iceman? We have Hodo out there living. We're living, yeah. And John Doe. Hey, we're trying to stay safe, doing a good job of it so far, and having to, just being here. There's a lot of things that Disney does to, they do a lot of entertainment. They have restaurants open for you in the hotels. They give you waters, and there's just a lot going on. So I'm just glad, we're if anywhere that we're stuck here, that we are here. Yeah. Cheers, Doug H. How you doing? Trying to stay safe. We are definitely, and we are alive. Yeah. Guilty pleasure, Disney World. Yeah, Disney World is a guilty pleasure for sure. It's one of your favorite places too. We've been doing it for years. We come out here on probably average, probably twice a year, just to. I see Iceman. We're robbing your house as we speak. So we've been out here for years doing it, and uh, it started many years ago. And so kids growing up, my kids are older. My youngest is now 26, and she still loves coming out to Disney with us. We're a Disney family for sure, so it's a guilty pleasure for us as well. Now, Iceman, you see you're robbing my house as we speak. That's so funny. I had I got comments from people back home, wishing us well and all that. But one of them said, I need to make sure I get the code to your house. I can go make sure that your bottles are safe. Not my monkey that's usually going to be behind the background with me, helping me out. He was he was worried about the bottles and all the way back home. So, yeah. So you're not the only one that's robbing my house. I'm sure there's a few other people out there as well. Mr. Davila, now I have to reschedule my appointment. Yes, sir. Yeah, I unfortunately this whole week I was supposed to be off Monday, Tuesday, get back Wednesday, and just didn't happen. So hopefully we were hoping to get out Thursday, but they actually shut down the airport from what we understand Wednesday and Thursday, so flights don't go back out till Friday. So I won't get out there till a little bit later. You guys are fine. You'll see them. You can see them in the background here. They're playing Yahtzee right next to me, and somebody did something good because they're all excited over here on this side over here. So sorry, Alex, you have to reschedule. But hey, it. I'll have a good story for you when we get back. Hey, you see me? At least you see that I'm really out here. I'm not just making it up and faking that I just don't want to go to work. My boss is not that nice to me. Let me see, Russ L. Thanks for joining me, Russ L. We have Gandhi Road in the house, and thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Canadian Chris, how we doing? So we have Sherry in the house. Thank you, Sherry, for saying stay safe. We're working on that and trying to do that as much as possible. I wish the shaman. Cheers, Doc. Not much service, but be safe. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if I don't know how strong this internet looks. Pretty strong on here, but it is Wi-Fi. I'm not directly connected to anything, but it's probably still better than my house. I bet the internet here is better than one I have at my house. So that's pretty funny. Dave in the house. Thanks, Dave, for joining me. I know this was a last second thing. So everybody that's out here just joining me, I appreciate you. Good evening, everybody. We are going to make a few drinks. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes here. So I'm actually going to have a drink tonight and tell you how we did that. So Thank you guys for joining the doc. Yeah, you're all right, buddy. Yeah, we're good out here. We're good. So we're doing we're having some just locking down, settle down. We had us Disney was open this morning, so we did go to Disney. We had a good breakfast. We had a good lunch. Then they shut everything down. Came to the room, shelter in place. We can't leave the hotel anymore. We have to stay here, but they do a lot of entertainment. They do have one of the restaurants open with the limited menu, but it's actually still a good size, and a lot of things for kids to do, a lot of things for adults to do. They have some bars still. We have a cafe that has a bar in it open. They don't have their big bar open, right? No, and that's the one that I was hoping would be. At the hotel that we had to go to last night, we had to go to Copper Creek and then come back to where we're at. They had actually more restaurants and more bars, but because of the way everything was set up, we had to come back here and stay here for the next few nights. But I'm not complaining and having a good time here. Yes, I thought your office was lying. Oh, no, we don't lie about that stuff. I like seeing patients. You know that. I like seeing you guys. So, let's see, do you at least have a bottle to enjoy? Well, I don't have a bottle to enjoy, but I do have some whiskey to enjoy. That was what I was worried about. My wife actually came up with this idea. She goes, why don't you, she was telling me to make a video, not a lie, but she told me that, why don't you go around Disney and get what you need to make an old fashioned? So we did that. We went around Disney today, got some ingredients to make an old fashioned. And so I'm gonna start off with my first old fashioned, and then and then I have another specialty old fashioned too, that we're gonna be making as well. Hey, baby Yaga. I do. You won something on my last live, and you did not fill out the form, so I couldn't get it to you. So, hey, Benita's on here. Hey, Benita, sorry, no tequila tonight. So no tequila tonight, Benita. But thanks for joining me tonight. All right, let's go ahead and jump on this first. Let me make my first drink. Jump on what? What am I jumping on? Nothing, right? So appreciate you guys just joining me and hanging out with me. It's always fun when I have you guys here with me. Actually, there's my special number 22 right now watching me. So, hey, appreciate all 22 jumping on last second. So, what I have here, this one's the small one's the Uncle Nearest, right? Uncle Nearest. Yeah. So, I went downstairs, and I don't know if Disney always has a Knob Creek Select barrel, like they do that. And so, I went downstairs, they had it here at this one, and I asked for that. And to add 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. But when he did that, he accidentally, I saw him, I was like, he didn't grab the bottle, and I didn't see what he poured. So I asked him, and he said, Uncle Nearest. I was like, no, I had asked for Knob Creek. So he actually, let me have this one. So, but it does have 2 dashes of Angostura bitters and 2 dashes of orange bitters in it. And what I did was went downstairs, and I got some packets of sugar and then put them in hot water in the microwave and put that here. So my simple syrup's a little thin, but I'll add a little bit of that to it as well. And Chef Dev, is Mom and Nana shooting dice? Yes. Yes, they're playing Yahtzee on the side next to me. You can hear that, huh? Yeah, we actually found this really cool Yahtzee. Disney has some cool game. So they had some cool Yahtzee. So we got that. And actually we sent some games home just so they didn't fit in our bag. So, all right. So I'm going to add just like 2-3 little ice in here. Just, I couldn't find, that's the only thing. I could not find a large ice. So unfortunately, I think won't have a large ice today, but I do have bitters, I do have the sugar, and I do have a little bit of ice, and I have Uncle Nearest in here. So actually doing Uncle Nearest as my first old fashioned. So I know it's the middle of the week. I don't know if any of you guys are drinking, but if any of you are, let me know. Yeah. So let me know if any of you out there are having a drink or not. But thank you guys for joining me. Cheers, everybody. So this is my Disney Uncle Nearest old fashioned, and I got the whiskey in the shop downstairs. I got the sugar packets from the restaurant downstairs, and actually the bitters and that they added in here for me. So, hey, cheers, everybody. If anybody's having a drink, let me know what you guys are drinking. It's middle of the week, so you don't have to. But if you are, let me know. Let me know what you're drinking. Ooh, actually, it's a good old fashioned. So I'm gonna make a hurricane version of an old fashioned. So I'm gonna do a riff on a hurricane, make into an old fashioned. So I got stuff like that. Yeah, Dave, H2O for me. I hear you. Until Friday night. Yeah, normally I don't drink until Friday or Saturday either. Drinking Widow Jane Applewood Rye Old Fashioned with Florum as a syrup. Ooh, I've not used that as a syrup. That sounds actually very interesting to me. So that's something I'm gonna have to go look at and maybe use that as a syrup one. I use the sugar in the raw, so it's like more of a brown sugar. And I put that in some put water in the microwave, heat it up, and stirred it up. So made it a little thin, but hey, this works. This is working for me. Now I know Carlos is right now whiskey corner. He's getting a lot of it right now. It's really a lot of it's over him. I've had some communication with them. He was live last night. I've talked to him a few times. Overall, they're doing pretty good. So hopefully everything's still going good. Hey, Fred, it's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. And so I hope prayers out to him and his family, and I hope everything is good for them as well over there. Because I know right now he's getting the brunt of it. It looks like it's not curving, so it looks like it's coming kind of our way. But right now, let me see. Pretty windy, some rain. I'll show you guys that in a little while, but just kind of wanted to see if it's increased at all, but it hasn't yet. So we'll look at that. It is a direct hit. Oh, Hazmat Compton. Oh, Hazmat, hope you're doing okay out there too, buddy. Direct hit over you. And, it's scary anytime you're going through these things. It was a 5 out there. They talked about making that it was really high, making even a higher one and higher category, which they don't have. But luckily, landfall, they expected to hit 3, hit at a 4. I don't know what it is right now. Is it still a 4? It hasn't made landfall. The eye hasn't hit landfall, but they're still getting a lot of it. So my wife's telling me I'm not the weatherman. She's the one that always updates me on the weather, so I'll have to listen to her every once in a while and see what's going on. Man, actually, that Uncle Nearest, it does make a pretty good old fashioned. I would recommend it. So Benita says to say hi to my best friend and Nana for me. So Benita says hi to you guys. Hi. She's waving. You can see him. Look, oops, the other side there. If you see him there, you can see him waving right there. So they said hi back, Benita. So because I'm not home, I don't have any giveaways today. I'm just kind of hanging out, chilling with you guys. Just want to talk and see what everybody else is doing. Is there anybody else on here that's having to deal with the weather out here? 75 and blue skies in Atlanta. Yeah, you guys did get nailed last time, but enjoy the blue skies. Enjoy that 75 for me is a cold front. Where I come from, that's nice and cold. Cut the clouds. Oh, Benita with her cut the clouds. Go cut. You need to go out there and cut the clouds for me, Wi-Fi.
Big cloud.
Yeah, we definitely need to cut the clouds. So, what food are you pairing with your old fashioned? Oh, let's talk about food, right? So, did you guys eat my banana bread?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I bought a banana bread and I was saving that for later, and that's all I have left. So I was gonna have banana bread with my old fashioned, but that's what happens when you leave anything on a table out here. You seriously ate all that. They ate all of it. Oh my goodness. I guess I won't be having much. I'm gonna keep this over here. If I put it back over there, I won't have any later for sure. I do have some popcorn. We did have pizza. I had pizza earlier. They had some other stuff. So not much to pair with. Our options are kind of limited where we're staying right now. But giveaway Disney Knob Creek. Do it. Know what? I possibly could, because if I can, I don't know. How do I get it home though? Because you can't
less than 2 ounces. It's less than 3 ounces.
Yeah, but I can put it in that thing. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I'll give away a Disney Knob Creek at the end here, because it's possible for me to do it. Because what I did is when I got it, I put into one of my containers. I can possibly put that container into my luggage and take that home with me and send out a 2-ounce sample. So I like that idea, Tom Black. That's a great idea. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that a little bit later on. So, but no, I like that. I like the way you think. And then the first up, Ray's Hotel Soap. Hey, do you guys want some Disney Hotel Soap? They have soap, they have cream, lotion, detergent. I mean, we could go away. I mean, you guys want some Disney products from the restroom here? You definitely don't want Disney toilet paper. It's 1-ply. That stuff is crap. Yeah, it's funny. When I travel to Disney, I actually bring my own toilet paper. I can't use their stuff. It's just not for me. But hey, if you guys really want me to give away Disney soap products, let me know. I'll give them away. I don't care. There's some soap stuff over there. I think there's some twining tea in the background out there. Oh, you didn't get my tea earlier. And so there's a lot of things. A lot of things that are here. My wife made banana bread today. Hey, great minds think alike. So this is all I have, a banana bread to eat. So hopefully you have a bigger piece than I do and get to enjoy that. So yeah, that's that's good that your wife made that for you. I don't know. Maybe I can convince my wife to make it when we get back home. No, she shook her head. No, I tried. It's worth a shot, right? Just throw it out there, see what happens. But no.
Maybe.
Oh, I got a maybe now. I put her on the air, so maybe. Mm. All right. What else are you guys out there doing? Anybody? What's today? Wednesday, right? So there's no games on. What is there anything else going on out there? What else is what is everybody doing? What else is going on out there? I had brought my wife had thought if my simple syrup didn't work, then I had honey. I could always use honey in it. So that was my backup plan for it if it didn't work. Let me see. Troy from Baker Drinks. Hey Troy, how you doing, buddy? Russ L. I can't remember if I said hi to Russ earlier. Tigers won today. Is baseball in playoffs yet? I can't remember. I don't watch a lot of baseball. So my family, a lot of them love the Houston Astros. So there's a bunch of Houston Astros, but I just know baseball was never my thing. I like going to games, like to actual game, because there's so much fun to sit there and do a lot of things with. But other than that, no, I don't know a lot about. I don't watch a lot of baseball like on TV or anything like that. Let's see. What was your favorite food and drink you had at Disney? So that's my son. He was here. So they were here. We were actually up here because my youngest granddaughter turned 1. So happy birthday, Ayla. And she was up here. And so we had a bunch of our family here together for her. And then they left. We got them out on time. So I was happy to get my grandkids out of here and back to Colorado to safety. My in-laws, my brother-in-laws, and my brother-in-law back to Hawaii, and everybody got out. Now, we stay. We had an extra day, and that's when, with that extra day, is what threw everything off for us. So that's why we weren't able to get out. So, from what we understand, the airport shut down today and tomorrow, and so they don't reopen till Friday. So that's that. But favorite food and drink. Favorite food. Ohana's always. We had that the first night here. Ohana's always really good. I always enjoy Ohana. It's just a good family environment, good time to sit down with family and enjoy the food. Now, drink. Actually, so I did go to Trader Sam's, not the inside because that's always hard to get into. It's really small. I went to their terrace, which is on the outside. So you can actually go to, if you walk outside and walk to the outside of it, you can sit there and have some Trader Sam's drinks. And I did have it was a spicy island. So I got a zombie and a spicy island. I had the zombie before and I really liked it, but for some reason this zombie was super sweet, so it was not my favorite. But the spicy island actually surprised me. I like that one. So I know I did a post of it. So if you want to see what ingredients are in it, there's if you go to Discord, I did put that on there. I'll probably end up starting to put some of this stuff on Instagram as well. Hadn't had time, but now today I'll have plenty of time today and tomorrow because I'm going to be in this room, plan to do a lot of editing and get stuff done. I see you found a drink. Of course. I mean, I gotta find one. And my wife's actually one that came up with the idea to go hunt around Disney and get the ingredients I needed. The bitters was the one that I was worried about, but they actually had bitters at the coffee shop, and they were nice enough to. They didn't look at me weird or anything. I said, "Hey, can I get a 2-ounce pour and 2 dashes of orange bitter, 2 dashes of strawberry bitters?" And they said, "Sure." So, kind of worked out. Hell of a game, Joe B. So must have been a good game. I didn't watch it, so I know. I think my UT. So my UT plays this week. I'm a UT Longhorn person. I think this week's the Oklahoma game, so that's pretty exciting. I think Georgia's the following week, so we got 2 big games coming up. So let's go. It's gonna be fun. Be nice to the women. You might get a face full of dice. Oh yeah. I'm. I am nice. They ate all my banana bread. So I mean, and. Now, but I love my wife and daughters. I'm glad. If there's anybody to be stuck with in a hurricane, it's definitely gonna be with them. Always fun and entertaining in some way, fashion, or form. So had a good time with them. And there's right now they're resting. They stopped playing Yahtzee, I guess, because my son Devin said that he could hear them.
Are you logged in?
Mario, hey Mario, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you're on here. Hi, Tommy, Maria Medea in West Virginia. We are driving. Cool here in the evening. Well, I'm glad you're out there. Be safe out there. Be careful driving out there because it's dark out there. I remember driving through there. pretty dark in that area that I know you guys are in. So just be careful and can't wait till you get back. When you get back to the valley, let's talk. I have you won on my live a while back, and I have your little samples there on my counter waiting to meet up with you. I just haven't been able to meet up with you. You've been busy and I've been busy, but hopefully, if everything goes well, I know Medea's already retired. Hopefully you're retiring soon and have a little bit more time so we can have a few more drinks together. Mario's a good friend. We've known him for a family friend forever, and he does enjoy some drinks with me. Yes, playoffs have begun. Yeah, I thought so. I thought my parents were talking about that. And they said the big Astros fans. I don't even know if Astros are in the playoffs or not. If they are, let me know. Let me see. Bro, you got some balls. I appreciate that. Wishing you and your safe friend. You're going to live around one. Yeah. Go live around 1 a.m. Yeah, that's when it's kind of should be hitting our areas, what they're saying, 1 to 2 a.m. So, yep, you're right about that. I'll be asleep by then. Right now, even with the wind out there, if I don't open this door, it's actually pretty quiet in this room. They do a really good job of insulating everything. You can't hear it to the next room. You can hear people in the hallway, but outside, not so much. But yeah, no, I mean, overall, I think Disney's a very good place to be if you're going to be anywhere. While I can open that up because all you get is a reflection behind me now. But I mean, if you guys want to hear the one, we can always open that up. Let me see if any blend event participants are watching. You have about 3 weeks to get your blend to us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Troy from Baker Drinks is talking about this, and I actually need to get mine going. I think I'll work on it this week, and Troy, I definitely need to get mine out to you. I need to go look at the rules just to make sure I follow the rules. That's why when I hadn't done it, I need to go make sure I read all the rules. So, but I definitely am getting that out to you because I do plan to do that sometime soon as well. So, Whiskey Wisdom in the house. I just mentioned one of his comments. Let me see. Thank you guys for praying for us to be safe. They're predicting crazy weather. Yeah, that weather, looking on the TV, it looks pretty crazy. I think Carlos is getting a big brunt of that right now. So, prayers go out to Carlos. And like I said, Compton Hazmat, prayers out to you. And anybody that's going through this, if anybody's out there, send out many prayers to you guys. And, hopefully everything goes well and not too many craziness going on out there. But be safe, stay in the house, be safe, stay in the inner part of your house. And just be as careful as you can. Mario, hi, Angie, Indiana. I can hear you playing dominoes. Yeah, they weren't playing dominoes. They were playing Yahtzee with the dice. So you could hear them in the background. They paused for a little while, so they're not doing that anymore right now. Now, hopefully he did evacuate. Then, if he was ordered to evacuate, I know they're being very serious about it. I mean, the news on here was coming on. The governor came on. Everybody came on. They're telling what areas need to be evacuated. The thing is, because some of my friends said, "Hey, why don't you just get in a car? Rent a car and leave." It was backed up for what I understand, 60 miles of cars on the freeways backed up. So it wasn't like we were getting anywhere soon. So yeah, here's Herc from my office. And she says, start swimming from the rehab team. Yeah. I used to be a good swimmer, there's a long story about that. We've talked about that before, about my mom saying that if I was stuck to swimming, I would have done something. But no, I haven't swum in a long time. So it's been a while since I've done that. Everybody's saying cheers to Whiskey Wisdom on here. Let's see. Troy, what does Troy have on here? Yeah, I know a lot of you guys went through this, and I had heard that there's looks like there's another one forming in the back here. I have some other family members coming up in 2 weeks, so hopefully when they come up here, they're not gonna have any issues. But we'll see. I mean, it's been a crazy year. It seems like every year we have more and more storms, more and more hurricanes, more and more tornadoes and stuff. So it's just one of those things, Definitely prayers for Hazmat Compton and family, and Hazmat to anybody going through anything out there. Will you do me a favor? Can you get me the glass that's in there, that's in the freezer for me? So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish this one off, and then I'm gonna start making the special drink I have for tonight. So this is the one that took me a little bit harder to find everything around Disney, and it's gonna be a riff on a hurricane that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna make it up here, and show you what I'm making. I'm gonna call it the Disney Hurricane Old Fashioned. Is what it's gonna be. So. Yeah, definitely. Best food at Disney was at Epcot Center. No, there's a glass, that's empty glass that's in the freezer. And so today we were like, okay, I was eating. I had texted a few people out there. I was eating like a a fat kid about to miss a lot of meals. So this morning we had a huge breakfast. For lunch, I had a nice big steak.
Oh, yeah.
And one more favor. I need that emptied. Like, could you put that in a glass for her?
Okay.
The drink, and then
This?
yeah, clean your sheet. Thank you. I'm asking my wife to work for me, and she's not all that excited about that, but she's doing it for me. I appreciate her. There's a restaurant behind Live in the Seas. I'm not a big fan of fish, but the best fish ever. Ooh, what lands behind? What restaurant behind Live in the Seas? Do you know?
I know which one it is. We don't go because you don't like it.
Oh, my wife says we know what it is, but we don't go because I don't eat any seafood, like none. I'm not crazy about any seafood. Today we ate in Canada at the Faciliers, right? And that one is just, man, they have some of the best steaks I've ever had. I mean, I've eaten steaks a lot of places. I'm a steak and potato type of guy, and I've definitely really enjoy steaks from them. So went over there. I usually get their filet, but I wanted something bigger, so I got the New York strip today. Except my wife and daughter, they both got a filet today, so they took my spot on that. I wasn't going to drink tonight, but I can't let you drink alone. I appreciate you, Tom, for sacrificing with me and drinking, having a few drinks with me. So I do appreciate that. Keith P, what resort am I at? I'm at the Riviera. So we were originally here for the first few days. Then we had to go to Copper Creek because that's where we were going to stay the last night. And then, but because of the hurricane, they brought us back here. Copper Creek, they actually bring in a lot of the people who are on the camping grounds and all that. So they didn't have any extra rooms, but they guarantee you if you're on Disney property, they get you a room. So they put us back to where we were. And so we are at the Riviera. It's a good resort. It's one of the newer ones. And, it's very nice. And they do. I mean, if you go downstairs right now, it's very active out there. There's a lot of people in the lobby, a lot of people on the first few floors. There's a bunch of, painting and coloring, all that for the kids here. So I think they probably even have movies and stuff like that later on as well. If you want to find out what's going on, just walk to the lobby and they pretty much tell you what's going on there. So did you get to Gideon's? No. Yeah. So my wife and daughter have been there multiple times, and I really wanted to go this trip. Because of when we were here the whole time, it pretty much rained most of the time we're here. So we had the baby with us. That was one, and I really want to go to Gideon's.
I told you had to wait.
Huh?
And then the hurricane. I told you had to wait
Yeah.
till the end of the trip.
And then she told me I had to wait till the end of the trip when everybody left, and then we have the hurricane. So that's pretty much why I didn't get to go. So it is on my bucket list to go to Gideon's. They've been there, they've taken pictures, and it's pretty cool inside. I really think that place is cool. The food they have there is really cool too. So plus I mentioned to my wife, like right somewhere in that area is also what's it called? I think it's Polite Pig. I think it's what it's called. And that they actually always have a nice whiskey selection to go, and they have like nice flights and stuff like that. A lot of times they have their own picks as well. So I like trying stuff from there, but it's been many trips since we've been to Disney Springs. So it's been a while since I've been out there. Oh, you did bring it to me. All right. Appreciate that. Great cookies, pistachio. Oh, that's good. But we can't have pistachio in my family. My wife is highly allergic to pistachio. She's airborne allergic to them. So if they're actually even in the room and you're eating them, she has an allergic reaction to them. So I don't know what pistachios taste like. It's been many years. I don't remember even having them before, but I know it's, I've been with her for quite a while, so I haven't had pistachios in a long time. It's funny that you say that, though. We got some cookies today, and one was green, and anytime they're green, we're always worried, are they apple or are they pistachio? So I took a little bite of it. I said, this is not an apple, and I don't know what pistachios taste like, so I'm assuming it's pistachio. So we threw them away. So we did get rid of them, but yeah, didn't get to try. I won't ever get to try those, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't know what I'm missing with them. Hadn't had in such a long time. We stayed here last year. Yeah, it's one of our homes. So it was DVC members. It's one of our homes. So we like this one. It's a really good one. Copper Creek, which is what is the name of the Wilderness Lodge. I like that one. That's one of the first ones I ever went to. It's one of my favorite ones to go to, and I really do like that one. So that one's a lot of fun as well. Let me see. Michael Bortner in the house. Hey, Michael Bortner, how we doing, buddy? Let me see. If you give me the door code, I can drink with you. Oh, not the here. Let me put the code right here on the screen for you to find out. Hey, man, if you're bored, they want me to run a race. Do you want to help me run a race, not to be done? They want to do where I sneak out a 2-ounce pour of the Knob Creek Disney Select for somebody to win. So, if you're bored and you have nothing to do, you can always do that. And then when I get back, I'll owe you a pour, or maybe I'll try to sneak out more than one pour and get that out to you as well. So let me know. Let me know what you're doing if you're bored and want to do a race. Let me see. If not, if not, I'll figure it out and just have to do it all on my own. You know me. You know me. Wilderness Lodge is my very first Disney resort. Once you go deluxe, you can't go back. So yeah, Disney Wilderness Lodge was one of the first ones I ever went to. I want to say the first one was Port Orleans, right? Was that the first one we ever went to? Love was Port Orleans.
Oh, yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah, years ago, and then I think that was my second one I ever went to, and I love that place. Whenever we can, I like to stay at that one. It's just such a great resort. That when you walk in, the great room is just huge. Uh, lots of open space. You can just kind of chill there and sit there. You can go and do stuff. I've only been to the geyser once, and there's a geyser in the back. So if you ever go, just go check out the geyser. It's kind of fun. Since it's so far in the back, and we're usually go walking out the front, I hardly ever go see that. But they have some good restaurants there. They have a nice. I was at the bar there last night, and a real nice bar there that you can go to. Is that also the one with the Evil Queen one?
Yeah, Storybook.
Yeah. So Storybook is a Storybook or something like that. There's a really cool restaurant there that's an Evil Queen themed restaurant, and it's Snow White and the Evil Queen. And if you can ever go to that, go check it out. It's a lot of fun, and it's really nice to go to. Oh, not to be that. I don't know. And not too long. I don't know how long. Let me see. Where was I at? Let me see. I like this. I was laughing at this before I brought the other one on. The code is 22. It's a 4-digit code, so I mean that could be part of the code. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but I know my aunts, they're not the. I mean, you can always just say, hey, you know, Doc said to go ahead and let me in and have some of his whiskey. I mean, I'm sure she might let you back. Uh, you know, and Molly knows you should be fine with my dog. So too funny, man. Uh, Tamara, hey, I think I heard things are going to open back up on Thursday. For Disney or for the airport, are we talking about? For the airport, they're supposed, from what we understand, they're closed Wednesday and Thursday. They're not open until Friday. So our flight is Friday morning. Disney, I don't think opens up. They're completely closed tomorrow. From what the employees have told us, they will hopefully open up Friday morning, is what they're saying here. And so, I mean, that's the kind of information they gave us today here, but I'm not too sure. And things can change if that shakes. If it curves and goes, it's been going straight. They're expecting a curve on it, and it never curves. So it's always a possibility. But it's just how Disney doesn't want to stay closed, so they're going to open as quick as they can. So I wouldn't be shocked if they're open up tomorrow night if everything goes through here kind of quickly. And I know they were prepping for everything. It's pretty interesting. I'll post pictures later when we're walking through the park today, because when we had lunch, we're walking out as they're closing out, and they wrap like all the trash cans. They wrap and then they lift in floors, and they go put them away. Some of the things they have out there, they actually strap down with these big yellow straps, and they put those on there to tie them down. They clear pretty much everything they can. They move everything that's tables and everything. I don't know where they put them, but they move them somewhere so they're not in the open. And I mean, it was pretty locked down when we were walking out. So they closed today at 2. Our lunch was at 1. We got out of there about 2 o'clock, and as we're walking out, they were working hard to get everything that was not tied down put away. So they do a lot. They do a lot behind the scenes, and they're good at what they do. I mean, they're bringing a lot of people. Like in resorts, they're bringing extra people. People stay here overnight, and so they have people here 24 hours working to help guests and keep guests entertained as well, and help with any needs that anybody might have as well. Oh, Boulder Ridge is your home resort. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's fun.
That's connected to the buildings next door.
Oh, that's at the Wilderness. Okay, that's a great place. I mean, that's a great place to be. So that's good that you have that as your home resort. So I'm gonna finish this one up and then make that hurricane one I was talking about, riff on a hurricane.
You need the fog. You have everything.
Yeah. Port Orleans is my second favorite. I like Port Orleans, and I don't know, when was the last time you've been to Port Orleans? I know I don't remember how many years ago, but they completely redid the rooms, and inside of them, that's the Tiana ones, right? So it's really cool the way they did all the Tiana rooms in there. I really like it, and a lot of times we go over there, even when we're not staying there, because we love beignets, and the beignets are just amazing. So I love the beignets that they have there. So really, really good stuff. Let's see. Artist Point. Oh yeah, Caribbean Beach is where our family usually stays. Caribbean Beach, a nice one. That's a nice big resort too, and they have really good transportation to and
That's
from.
right behind us.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's
It's the lights
the
behind
lights
us.
behind us. That's true. It's right over there, right behind us. And it's actually, I wish the lights were still on earlier. So it's interesting. You can see the Skyliner going across, right? And they kept stopping and going, and then in the middle of it, like so, they actually only one side had the things still on them because they actually somehow are able to move them onto another area, so they're not up in the air. So they actually clear the lines of the Skyliner, which I didn't even know they were able to do. So I thought that was pretty cool to see that. But I should have. When I was thinking about that, mm, I was like, yeah, my aunt's military. She'll kick me out. She might have you let you have a drink or two before she kicks you out. So I don't know. I don't know. Benita says, I know the code. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Benita does. Of course, Benita does. My wife's best friend. She's going to know the code. Or do we have a special code for Benita that only she knows? Either way, she has a code, right? But she doesn't hit my stash too much. She wants tequila. I don't have much tequila back there, but I do have actually some special tequila back there right now. Let me see. At Benita, I can send you a bottle. He's trying to bribe you and send you a bottle, but if it's not tequila, not interested. Of course not. Let me see. Yeah, we do have Bourbon Hall this Sunday. Nice. If he refuses to take his family to Disney, I feel like. Yeah. So that's cool. I'm glad he's going live this week. He's always so much fun to watch, and yeah, I always like watching them. Anybody else that's on here that you have a YouTube page or a live streamer you want to put on here, put it on here. Damn it. We're here all to help each other and promote each other. So make sure you put a link on here. So Tom Black, if you want, you can put a link on here too. Let me see. Let me wrench you, sir. Let me see. How do we? I haven't done this in a bit, so let me find you. Here we go. So you are now wrenched, sir. How does that sound? So put a link for a Bourbon Hall on there so that we can all go check them out. And I always have, if you're on my Discord, I have a lot of them where it automatically comes out whenever they're gonna go live or whenever they post a video, that it automatically pops up on mine. So if you're on there, you can actually get on there and it'll give you notification somebody's going live or somebody posted a video and stuff like that. So
Watch.
all right, let me.
The TV went out, love.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, so the TV went out, but am I still on? It looks like I am. I mean, I still look like I have bars on here and stuff. So hopefully I'm still on here.
Came back. I don't know if it's tied.
Let's see. Tom Black, it's an honor. No, sir, it's an honor having you on here. I was, you're like his Nati. I have my Nati in the background, and we appreciate you guys. You guys do so much work behind, and I know he appreciates you as much as I appreciate Nati was helping me, and then also my daughter helping me as well. It's a lot of work to do these things, and today I'm just kind of winging in and just having some fun, and not having to do too many giveaways or anything, so it makes it easier. But I always appreciate all the help that y'all do. Yeah, I'm gonna do the next drink. How much maple syrup will it take to get the code? How much maple syrup?
Oh, tempted me.
Oh, that's tempting you. My wife's about to give the code away for some real good maple syrup. Howdy. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, Mr. Lopez in the house. Thank you, Mr. Lopez, for joining us. Well, let me just finish this up. I need to make the next drink, and we'll get that going. I'm going to come back to that. I'm not going to waste that little bit. So the next drink I'm going to do is kind of a riff on the Hurricane. I'm sorry you have to look at my man boobs there, lowering it so you can see when I make the drink. But on here, I did make a picture of the ingredients. So I just want to make sure I get it all right. But what I did was went around and got what I needed to actually make a pretty much a Hurricane. Here it is. So a Hurricane consists of 2 ounces of light rum, 2 ounces of dark rum, 2 ounces of passion fruit, 1 ounce of orange juice, some fresh lime juice, tablespoon of simple syrup, and a tablespoon of grenadine. So let me show you what we have here. So this is my Disney glass for this trip. I Got it. It's good for I get unlimited refills at the resorts until the 17th, which I'm glad I have it because now I get to use it for these extra days. And so what I have here is 2 ounces of dark rum, right? So as I said, this is going to be a riff, right? This is not going to be exactly a hurricane, but it's going to be a riff on a hurricane. In honor of what we're going through today, and here at Disney. So 2 ounces of dark rum. Now here I have 2 ounces of light rum. And with the 2 ounces of light rum, I also added in here a little bit of the what was it, the grenadine. So they added that. That's why it's you see a little bit of redness to that. But we also added 3 dashes of orange bitters. So there's my bitters component with my sugar component in there as well. But I'm still going to add some simple syrup to this. Plus, I have the orange juice and the passion fruit, right? Then let's add a small bit of simple syrup, just a spoonful of that, just to go in there. Oh, it's thickened up a little bit. That's good. And then what I'm missing is the passion fruit and the orange juice and the lime. So I have the lime here. I'm not going to put the lime in there. I'm just going to put it in the glass when I use it afterwards. I have a chilled glass here. It's kind of defrosted now. But I'm at Disney. And what do they have at Disney that has passion fruit and orange juice? Pog juice. So that's what I have in here. Went to Polynesian, picked up some pog juice.
Passion fruit, orange, and guava.
So it's passion fruit, orange, and guava in here. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of that in here. Not a crazy amount, but it has to be enough to kind of So adding juice to an old fashioned, right? You're gonna say, well, it's not an old fashioned anymore. I said it's a riff. It's a riff on an old fashioned. It's a riff on a hurricane. So I need to put enough in here, but it has to be. Did I shake that? I forgot if I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did. All right. So I'm gonna put some of that in here. And so pog juice. I don't know if any of you have you've not been to Disney and not had pog juice. Oh man, it is amazing and so much fun to have. So you definitely need to have some get some pog juice in your life. It's such great juice, and you can only get it Polynesian, and there's one more place. Animal Kingdom Lodge has it. Pog juice. Pretty much nowhere else does.
When we went to Bourbon.
So I'm gonna put some ice in here and shake this up and pour it out. I don't know what I just realized. I don't have a strainer for this, but we'll figure that out. I guess I'll just have to leave it with with the ice. But true. See, my wife's smarter than me today. So here we go. Let's shake this up. Ooh, it's still spilling on me though. All right. And my wife said just put it through the little hole. That's true. I shouldn't have said that out loud. So there you have it. My Disney Hurricane Old Fashioned. Ooh, keeps coming and keeps coming. So what do you guys think? Does this count as an old fashioned or does it not count as an old fashioned? You guys let me know if that's an old fashioned or not. But everybody out there, be safe, be careful. Cheers. Disney Hurricane Old Fashioned. Ooh, that actually is really good. That pog juice actually stands out in it. Ooh. I'm going to like this. I'm going to have to be careful. I can't drink all of this tonight. If I did, my wife would be mad because I'll be snoring, and she wouldn't appreciate that. But where was I? There's a question up there. If I've been to, yeah, I agree. I hope everybody in Milton's Pass is staying safe. Yeah, everybody stay safe. Be careful. Be careful out there. Everybody just, where is that? Where'd it go? Somebody had asked me if I'd been to. Here it is. Tamara was asking me, have I been to Trader Sam's Polynesian? Yes, I've been to Trader Sam's Polynesian. Only here. I've not been to the one in California because it's at the hotel, I believe, Disneyland Hotel, and I've never been to that one. I've been to Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland Hotel, but I've never been to the Trader Sam's. But the one here I have been to, I've been in there twice. But a lot of times, if you don't get there on time, there's like an hour and a half wait. And, most people don't want to wait that long. So if you go outside and around the corner, there's the Trader Sam's Terrace. And you can go get the same drinks out there. same mugs and everything. So yeah, and I did go on there earlier this trip, and I did get two drinks. I got a zombie and I got a spicy island. And I've had the zombie before. I've really liked the zombie before, but this time, for some reason, the way they made it was just super sweet. It didn't taste like a zombie. I wasn't crazy about it. I still drank it, but it wasn't something I was too crazy about. And then I also got the spicy island, which surprised me. I actually really liked that one. I was one that I really liked. And then was it yesterday we went back so I can go get the pog juice, and I stopped there one more time and tried to get into Trader Sam's. It was an hour and 45-minute wait. I was going to wait that. So I went to the terrace, got one drink before we went to dinner. And at that time, I did get a, what was it? The hippo Mai Tai. I think it's hippo Mai Tai, something like that. Had that one. My wife tried it. She said it was very forward, like liquor forward, so she didn't like it. But it was okay drink. It wasn't, it wasn't very balanced. Is probably the best way to say that. It wasn't
The
the
Enchanted
most balanced.
Rose at Grand Floridian's a good bar.
The Enchanted Rose. Oh yeah, it's been we've been there one time. If you ever get a chance, the Grand Floridian has an Enchanted Rose, and they have some really good drinks, really balanced. I forget what time they open up, but if you stand in line like 20 minutes before, you're gonna get in the first wave, and you can sit there and enjoy a drink or two. So it is uh that's it's a get you in trouble drink. Definitely, it can get you in trouble, especially with that pog juice. Man, that pog juice is so good up front, and it really does hide all that rum that's in that 4 ounces of rum that's pretty hidden in there. So it's definitely a get you in trouble drink, but it's actually really good. So I think with all that pog juice, some of you say it's not an old fashioned, it's a riff on it, but it's for today. Just have some fun. So yeah, no, that is pretty good. But let's as we were talking about earlier with Mr. Black. Let's do Mr. Tom Black there had mentioned doing a race and giving away a 2 ounce pour of the Disney Knob Creek, and it's a select barrel pick. So I am going to try that. Oh, not the perfect time. I was just talking about doing a race there. So I'm sure you can hear me right now. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, hold on. He's still connecting. We'll talk to him in a second here. Let's let him get done. Hey, I don't have to do this on my own. So that's even better that I don't have to do it on my own. I have somebody out there to help me. Thumbs up. You can hear me. All right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my best to get a 2 ounce pour of the Disney Knob Creek Select Barrel and get that home to get sent to a winner. Right now, if it doesn't happen, I'll send another Knob Creek that I have at home. I do have a few select ones at home and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try. So Tom, for you, buddy, because you suggested it, and I think it's a great idea, and we're gonna do that. So anybody who's in here who wants a chance to win that, hey Tom, you tell me what's the hashtag, buddy. You called it. You give me the hashtag that we're gonna use for this one.
You should have said Milton. But
Oh, I mean, hashtag Milton. I mean, that could be it, but I mean, is that as fun? Let's see what Tom Black. He's the one that came up with the idea. I'll let him choose what he wants as the hashtag. So, Tom Black, put the hashtag in the comments, and we'll go with that hashtag. Putting him on the spot here, huh?
they sheltered us in place at 8:30 because they expect them to deteriorate very quickly.
At 8:30
Disney
tonight.
Right, yeah, 8:30 tonight. Here
Okay. So they said that they're definitely they're recommending again on the news.
No, Disney just sent us anything.
Oh, Disney. So Disney just sent a shelter in place at 8:30. Nobody leaving the hotel because they expect to get pretty bad at that time. So there we go. Tom Black put this hashtag Disney drinks. I'm gonna open this up and see what it's like out there right now. Oh yeah, lots of rain going on. Let me show you a little bit of this. Let me move my drink over so we don't knock this down. But lot more rain going on. Oh, you pick up that line.
Let's get a picture from my camera.
Yeah, go ahead. Right. I can disconnect for a second here. I'll just show you guys what it looks like here right now. So I don't know how much you see. It's pretty dark out there, but yeah, there's water going across the water out there. A little windy, windier than it was a little bit earlier. Lots of drops. You can see the drops in the corner.
The
I can't
wind.
see what you guys are seeing because I have you facing the opposite way of me. But yeah,
Bend down. Bend down.
so yeah, a lot of craziness going on out there. So everybody out there that's dealing with this, please be safe. Please be careful. We are barely getting the edge of it right now. So I mean, we're not even in the middle of this thing. So everybody out there, please be safe and careful. Yeah, look at that. The wind's just picking up just a little bit more right now. We can see the pool down there, the water. I don't know if you can see down there with the rain going on top of that water, but please, guys, be careful, be safe. You know, make sure that you guys are taking care of yourself and sheltering in place, and not trying to go anywhere. You know, so
I'm going behind you.
yeah. So I'm gonna. My wife's behind me right now, and she doesn't like to be on camera, so I'm gonna block it for a little while, just so you guys, when she comes in through, just let me know when you're coming back through, love, and all. So, cheers, all of you guys. Be careful, and anybody going through this, be extra careful. Stay in place. Don't go anywhere. I mean, they're on the news. They're just saying, you know, hold on, love. Oh, she just closed the door. So, anybody out there, just stay in place. I mean, if you don't have to be anywhere, don't go anywhere. They said only emergencies, leave. So, be careful out there, guys. But hopefully, you're able to see a little bit of that, how crazy that is. But once again, I'm going to try my best to get a 2-ounce pour of Disney Knob Creek Select, Barrel Select, home so I can give that away. So if you guys want a chance to win that, the hashtag is hashtag Disney Drinks. Now, how about some of you guys try this? Try making a riff on a hurricane and a riff on an old fashioned. This is my Disney Hurricane Old Fashioned. My wife's out there in the background. If you hear her, she's. Um, we have a lot of family and friends worried that we got stuck here and worrying about us, and so she's trying to update them as much as she can, let them know what's going on as well. But I mean, that just that'd be the same thing. If I had family here, I'd be worried about them as well. So it's just one of those things. I'll throw that towards you over there. So, Tom, I know you said you're going to drink with me tonight. So, what did you decide to drink with me? Anybody else? Also, hey, William Hall, how are we doing, buddy? And Chip, how are you doing? So, if you guys just joined the chat, we are doing a giveaway. A giveaway if I can, and if I can't, then I'll give something from what I have at home. But we're trying to give a Knob Creek Disney Select giveaway. So, if you can, hey, do that and do the hashtag Disney Drinks. And if you haven't tried a Disney Hurricane Old Fashioned, man, with pog juice, it's actually really good. This is definitely one of those dangerous drinks that you drink too much of it and you're feeling it. I love pog juice. Pog juice is so good that it's just a good drink. So if you never had pog juice, try to find it. I've looked for it online. It's super expensive online. But if you're ever in Disney, go get pog juice from somewhere. I should I think what? One day I'm gonna try to do a Dole Whip old fashioned. That'll be fun because the Dole Whip drinks here, they're famous at Disney. They're so good. I love them all. And they have some. There's actually I think a Polynesian. They actually have one that has liquor in it. So it's one of the things that is pretty good. Natividad, how's everything going, buddy? I know he's in the background still typing. So guys, hashtag. Oh, my things weren't running up. Hashtag Disney Drinks if you want a chance to win, a possible chance to win. I should say that. A Knob Creek Disney Barrel Select. So they actually have them here all over the place. It's the hotels always carry them, and each one is a different pour. It's a barrel select. So there's only so many bottles they get per barrel, and each one I've tried a few different places, and they all taste really. I've never had a bad one. They're 100. I believe they're 120 proof, if I remember correctly, and all just good pours. Ooh, am I gonna skimboard across the street after a couple of those? I mean, I might not even feel the rain after a couple of these. Luckily, I only have enough for one. If not, my wife wouldn't appreciate me too much if I had too many of them, especially because I don't snore anymore. Right? If I do, it's very lightly now. But if I drink, I do snore. So doesn't appreciate it when I snore. Oh man, it's a good drink. It goes down way too easy. But I was waiting for my wife to come back in, but she's still out there on the phone, so let her stay out there on the phone. Hydration is key, so make sure you are hydrating. I do have a glass of water here to hydrate myself as we're going through this.
Holy moly, Gold. Come here.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
It's bad right now.
Yeah, I hear it.
I feel bad for anybody.
Oops, sorry, wife. So it's kind of giving you what it looks like out there. Some craziness going on. Lots of weather. Lots of rain. You see rain coming off the corner there. Rain coming off that corner there. But the winds, I don't know if you can see it down there, but the winds are definitely picking up. More water, more wind coming up. So, and that's because we're not getting the brunt of it until like 1 o'clock. So this is still early. This is still just the beginning of it. I get my wife to drink, and that's so she doesn't hear me snore. That's a good idea. You're a smart man. My wife even laughed at that one. Hey, wife, want to drink tonight?
No.
No. I tried. But honestly, try this hurricane, the hurricane one. It's actually very good. That pog juice is pretty amazing. It takes away, it goes over a lot of that flavor and stuff.
Look at the poles down there shaking now.
Yeah, wind's starting to pick up a little bit more here. That's for sure. Not to be that has it going there. Let's do this race. And remember, so this is for a possible. If I can manage to sneak this out and get this out there, I will. This is a possible 2-ounce pour of Knob Creek Disney Select Old Fashioned. So look at your names on there. Make sure your name's on there. How many do you have on there? 18, 25 watching, 18 names. I'm going to give you guys to 8:03. 1 more minute. I'll give them 1 more minute to do this, and then we'll run this. So it's hashtag Disney Drinks. Hashtag Disney Drinks. If you want a chance to win, so I'll just give you guys just a minute more. We're almost at it. So anybody else that, there's 25 watching. So if any of you want a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of a Knob Creek Disney Select, put that hashtag in there right now. As soon as that hits 8:04, I'm gonna have Nati run this. Ooh, I like bourbon a lot. As I'm sipping on the Stillhouse sample I got from you, I really like it. And by the way, all those samples are absolutely amazing. Thanks again, and loving that Parker's. Man, so many good samples that you got. You're on a streak. You are on a streak, so definitely keep it up. You got one more there, not to be that. Daniel Beasley. Thank you, Daniel Beasley, for joining. Put that one in there, and let's run this, Mr. Not to be done. I appreciate you going to the office and picking up a computer to do this for me. Thank you for helping me out tonight. Was a last second thing, and nobody was expecting us to do this. All right, there it is, 2:22 to go, and what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna be on much longer. I'm gonna be getting off pretty soon here. But what I'm gonna do is in the comments, I'm gonna put a link if anybody wants to kind of join me for a second here. I'm gonna pin the message at the top there. If anybody wants to join on for just a moment, just to join, just let me know, and we'll go from there. But let me see. Wait. What's going on here? I'm on the wrong one here. Here we go. Major Zeros at Daniel's house, hanging out. Hey, man, cool when you get to hang out with some other mutual buddies. It's always fun. Oh, I don't know if you got in there. I think you missed it just by a few seconds there. I'm sorry if you're not in there. Uh, it's been far too long since I've received a sample from Doc. Last time he snuck in a turkey product. He's here growing my beard all in his honor. Well, I appreciate that. Hey, I've never seen a picture of you, so if you ever want to share a picture, I'd love to see how your beard's come along. We can do a progression of what your beard looks like from then to now. I would love to see that. Dang, George caught me on late. Yep, sorry. I don't think you're in there, but I apologize. But you know me. Normally, when I do lives, I do a lot of giveaways. It's just I'm not home to do a bunch of giveaways. It's just kind of a last second thing, just to hang out and do something different. We got 46 seconds left on my end. So cheers, everybody. Cheers, Gandy Road. And thank you guys just for making my night a little bit better, hanging out with me here. We're I'm with at least I'm with family. I'm at Disney, and we might be in this room, but at least my family's here, and then I have my Bourbon family with me as well. So I do appreciate you guys, and thank you for just getting on. It's the middle of the week, and I figured I'd have my maybe 5 people hanging out with me. So I do appreciate all you for hanging out. Water in this one. Got to drink some water. Got to stay hydrated. We got 10 seconds left here. Let's see what we got going. Let's see what we got going here. We got Gandy Road, Mike Bortner, William Hall, but who's coming from behind? Benita Razo. Did Benita win and froze on me here? Benita Razo. Hashtag rig. I'm putting hashtag rig. How can my wife's best friend win it? And she doesn't even drink bourbon. Does that count? Does that count? So, not the video. Can you do me a huge favor? Put Benita Razo, and then who was last place? If I can sneak out four, now I can't promise this, but Keith P. If I can sneak out another one, I will send it to you as well. So just if you can write those two names down for me, not because I don't have anything out here to put that information on, but just Benita and Keith P. If you can put those down, if I can, so Benita, I if I can get it, I'm getting you one. If I can get out 4 ounces, Keith P. I'm going to send you one as well, man. Just because you're here, just because you're here with me. So congratulations, Benita, for sure. Benita, most for sure. Keith P. If I can get four. Uh, I'm gonna work my best. I think they're open tomorrow, so if they are, I'll just go get a 2 ounce pour, come up here, pour it into a container. I actually have a container that's kind of like this, and so I'll put it in there, and then I'll put it in there, and that's what I'll put in my suitcase and take home with me, and just make sure it's nice and tight so it makes it home. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Hopefully the plan works. It's funny. I have earbuds in to hear nothing because I don't have music on. I don't have a buddy on with me. I don't have anybody hanging out with me on the other end of this. But wow, yeah, definitely. Make sure, Tom Black, make sure you put a link to that. I know on my Discord, I always get a link, and I always put his is automatically put on mine. So make sure we do that. There we go. Hey, he was ahead of me. And anybody else on here? If you want to put a link, promote yourself, please do. I highly encourage it. We're all here to help each other. So, but about to in the next few minutes, I'm gonna drink a little bit more of this drink and jump off, and let you guys all get back to your normal. I think it's Wednesday afternoon, that Wednesday nights, and do whatever you guys do on Wednesdays. But join me, Bourbon Halls Live. Yep. So Magic Kingdom juice. That's what this is. Magic Kingdom juice for sure, because this is some good stuff with some pog juice in it. I said I was gonna finish it, but I think I actually might. It's really, really good. I really am liking it. It's definitely a good drink. Ah man. I'll be at his house. Maybe I'll jump on camera if he drinks me up enough. Hey, that's a challenge. That sounds like a challenge. Now I'm gonna reach out to him and see what we can do to make sure you drink up enough. I will be home. I'll be back home by then. Friday mornings when I should be flying home. I should get home about 6 o'clock Friday. It's gonna be a long day, long travel day. 6 o'clock Friday. I'm hoping if everything goes well, if I can, I don't know if it's gonna work out now. That I get to go to Bashard's Ball. It's up in Austin. That's kind of the plan. And then and then be home by Sunday. So hopefully, I think I should be. Now we do plan to stay safe. We do plan to be in here. Uh, they're out there on the balcony. Enjoy, I mean, right now the wind feels good. It actually does feel pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. But few it's gonna be out here just a few more minutes and jump off. But thank you guys for all joining me. If there's and let me know if Tom Black, you never told me what you're drinking. You never let me told me what you're drinking. Flying back to Nebraska tomorrow night after a very long and the women's NBA season, much needed break. I hear you. So I know you're a WNBA fan. I can't remember if I asked you before, but do you have somebody in it that you? Is it that why you watch so much of it, or what's going on with that? Let us know. I would love to know and know more about your background and all that. Adam, thank you for saying that. We're be safe. Carlos is right now the one that needs it. Hazmat Compton, the other one's in the middle of this, so I hope they're doing really well. Prayers out to them. Hopefully they stay safe too as well. Thank you guys for all the prayers and the safe, blessings. We'll take all of them. We're gonna stay inside. I'm gonna get them inside in a second here, and I'm hoping tonight when it hits about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning that it's not going to be too crazy. That everything, I trust Disney and their hotels. I think they do a good job on that. So, Benita, are you laughing because you won? Is that what you're doing? Are you laughing because you won? So, well, everybody, I think it's time to sign off. I'm gonna open this up just a little bit more, just to listen to that wind, listen to that all that noise out there, all that rain. Everybody who's out there, once again, many prayers going out to all of you guys. Be careful, stay safe. Um, let's see, what did Tom Black put? Oh, I work for the Land of Dream. I'm their senior director of game ops for fan experience. And wow, hey, I did not know that. Wow, that's super cool, man. Hey, I don't watch a lot of women's NBA, but I definitely need to start doing that. Uh, Not to be that, he's got Benita Spore, so he's going to be drinking instead of her. So if you watch a game on TV, that's my crew. That's super cool. That's super cool, guys. Hey, man, I appreciate all you guys for joining me again tonight. I did this last second. I expected to be maybe 5 people on, so God bless all of you for joining me. Be safe out there and be careful. Uh, I hope to get those drinks out to you guys, to Benita and Keith P. And everybody out there, be careful, be safe, and we'll talk soon. So have a good night, and everybody be safe out there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nati. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.